Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm taking a little break from the act of decluttering to film this 25 things that you could declutter from your home in 2025. I've gone through my house, we're mid-January now, and I've decluttered a lot of these items, and I'm excited to share this list with you in hopes to provide some inspiration and motivation for you to start your decluttering journey if you're just starting it, or simply to help give you that extra boost if you're struggling with figuring out what to declutter. I've been decluttering for 10 years, and while that might seem like it's a very long time, and in reality it is, I've taken my time, and every year my decluttering muscles have gotten stronger and I've been able to let go of even more. I would not call myself a minimalist. I'm pretty much minimalish. I want to create a home that's filled with the things that matter most, that I use and that bring me joy. So if that's something you're interested in, I highly suggest that you click that subscribe button and join my little family here on YouTube, where I hope to provide you with that little extra boost and motivation to simplify your home. Let's just jump in. I don't want this video to be too lengthy or too chatty. I have my list in front of me. I also have a cafe mocha that I made at home with some coffee and hot chocolate, and we're going to jump right in. Okay, number 1, clothing that's too big, quickly followed by number 2, clothing that's too small. Don't get caught in the trap of having a closet full of clothing but nothing to wear. Make sure that every piece of clothing that you own fits your current body type and body shape, that you feel great in it. And when you open up that closet, you're greeting with clothing that make you feel fabulous. Number 3 is books. That one was really hard for me, but I have recently gone through and decluttered over 500 books. I've gone through all of my past teaching materials and classroom library books that I just had stored down the basement, and I finally let them go. I gave them to another teacher, and that I'm feeling really good about, because they're going to be used. Where they were sitting down in my basement, they just weren't getting used. So really go through your books, your kid books, and any other type of books that you might have in the home, and just let them go. Let someone else get enjoyment out of them instead of them sitting on a bookshelf or in a basement collecting dust. Number 4 is big furniture items. I used to think that I needed to fill every space and every wall in my home with furniture, whether that be bookcases or end tables or desks, and really the less I have, I feel the more I have. So get rid of those big pieces of furniture that just take up space and collect dust, and it's just another piece that you have to clean. Number 5 is storage containers. So going along with those 500 books that I decluttered, they were all in storage bins, and the past me would have held on to those bins because I may need them, but honestly, I don't want to fill them up with other stuff. So I am getting them out of the house, and I will not have, I think there was 21 bins. 21 bins filled with books. They've all completely left this house. Number 6, this is an easy one, expired makeup. We don't want to be putting beauty care or makeup on our face that has past expiration dates. So go through your makeup and only keep the things that you're using and that has not expired. Going along with that is number 7, which is unused beauty care items. So hand creams, body washes, soaps, anything like that that might be in your linen closet that you're not using, just get rid of it. You're not going to use it. We need one lotion, one body wash. We don't need multiples. So go ahead, and this is your reminder to declutter those things. Number 8 is towels that maybe have holes in them that you're not using, that are old. You can either donate those to an animal shelter, or if you have a pet yourself, you can just put those aside out of your everyday linen closet that you use for yourself, and maybe use it for that spring type weather when it's wet and rainy outside for your animal. We kept a few of those for Cooper, but the rest of them we're donating. Number 7 is stationery. I have a office filled with stationery, and I've started slowly going through and letting go of excess pencils and paper, markers, erasers, anything like that. I don't need multiples of. I don't need 20 pencils. I only need one, possibly two. So I'm going through and I am donating the pencils and stationery items to the school or to the donation center. I've mentioned this in the past. I don't want to clutter up my classroom with extra things. I have enough there, so I'm not going to bring too many things that I have in my home to my classroom. Some of it, yes, but the rest will be donated to a donation center. Number 10 is one of my favorites that I've put on this list, and that's decluttering your fantasy self items. I want it to be, for the longest time, a scrapbooker. I collected scrapbook stickers, paper, all the embellishments to create these beautiful Pinterest-worthy scrapbooks. I am not a scrapbooker. I am not in that season where I'm going to sit down and scrapbook. I have other hobbies. I have YouTube, I have Instagram, I have teaching, I have so many other things that I am more passionate about, and sitting down and scrapbooking is not one. So I am letting go of all of my fantasy self items, and I want you to think about that as well, because if you can replace some of these fantasy self items in the future, if you find that you have time and it is that season of your life that you are able to be that person, then repurchase them. But don't bog down your spaces and your life right now with things that you hope and wish to be. Enjoy yourself for who you are right now in this current season. We are almost halfway through the list. Going on number 11 is unused or unwanted Christmas decor. I went through all the Christmas bins as I was packing up my seasonal decorations this year, and I let go of anything that I was not using this year. If I need it, I can replace it next year if I come to a space that I want to add some decor. But honestly, I still feel like I have too much and I want to pare down even more, but I still want my home to feel cozy. Let go of that unused decor and you will thank yourself when you are unpacking it next year. Number 12 is small unused kitchen appliances. Number 13 is broken items. A lot of the times we hold on to things thinking we are going to fix them and we never do. Set yourself a little box, put those items in and give yourself a deadline. If that deadline passes, it's time to get rid of them. Number 14 is bed linens, especially if you have bed linens and you don't have that size bed anymore. So we had some queen size bed sheets, but we have no queen size bed in this house. I also have a lot of extra twin size bedding, and we only have the one twin bed, which is not used very often. So we probably could do with one set of sheets for that. So the rest of them are going to go. Number 15 is shoes. Any shoes that are uncomfortable that you're not wearing, and maybe even just because you love something doesn't mean you have to keep it. If you love it but you don't wear it, really assess why you have it, and if you're going to wear it, give yourself a little deadline, and then if that deadline comes, pass it on to someone, because there's nothing worse than having a bunch of shoes that are beautiful that just sit in your closet. Let someone else wear them and get enjoyment out of them. Number 16 is a quick one. Odd socks, missing socks, and ones with holes. It's time to get rid of them. Number 17 is cookbooks. I had a lot of cookbooks, but I don't really reference them, so I let them go. We have Pinterest. I can do a quick search on the internet. And also, we tend to cook the same things over and over again, and they're tried and true recipes that everyone in the family loves. Number 18 is games, board games or card games that you just might not play, even though you want to. it's time to go through them, make sure you have all the pieces. If you do, donate them. If not, sadly, you can try to post them so they're not going to waste if you're missing pieces, because maybe someone else is in the same situation and missing that piece that you have. But other than that, it's time to clear out that game room closet and only have the games that you and your family enjoy playing together. Number 18 is old decor pieces. So you've gone through and you've packed away some past decorations that you changed in a space and you think, well, maybe I'll want to use those again. You're not going to, at least I never did. So if you're updating your decor pieces, then it's time to just let the old ones go and let someone else get some enjoyment out of finding them at a thrift store and showcasing them in their home. Number 20 is freebies. I'm going to say that it is fine to hold on to some of them if you know you're going to use them, but just because they're free doesn't mean we need to keep them. 21, this is going to be quick, but expired medicine, not only is it very quick to go through and check those expiration dates, but it's dangerous. So make sure that you deposit them in the proper way. Check your local pharmacy and see if and how to get rid of expired medication. Number 22 is excess mugs. I used to have a ton of different mugs. I now only have a handful of ones that I love using, and if I am going to buy a new one, I will replace it. I will take away one that I currently have. I do have some seasonal mugs that I pack away and only use at Halloween, fall, or Christmas, and I think it is perfectly okay to have those mugs if you love and use them. But anything else, just having a pile of mugs for the sake of having a pile of mugs, you can just get rid of the ones that you don't use. 23 is plastic Tupperware, missing lids, mismatched sets. I've slowly transferred most of my Tupperware to glass storage containers, which I think are a lot better for the environment and for reheating items. So go through all your plastic Tupperware and get rid of the ones that are not a set. Number 24 is unused gift cards. So this one here is mainly those gift cards that you've had for a while. They don't expire here in Canada, but I've had it happen where we had a gift card and we didn't use it. We held on to it for a special occasion and then they went bankrupt and we never got to use this gift card. So use your gift cards when you get them. And enjoy them, because otherwise they can just disappear one day. And the last one. This one might seem a little controversial, and some of you may disagree with me, but I really believe that getting rid of gifts, declutter the gifts you were given that you don't use or don't love. I know. This one is a hard one because it was a gift. It was something that someone gave you. But if you're not going to use it, and if it's just going to sit in your closet, if it's a clothing item or shoes, if it's going to be packed down in the basement, out of sight, out of mind, why are you keeping it? The gift of giving is that in and of itself. It's the gift of giving. Someone gifted you this item with the intention of making you happy, and they were happy doing so by giving it to you. It is okay that you let go of the gift. You can declutter it if it does not bring you joy, if it does not make you happy. It made the gifter happy. I'm going to leave it at that. Do what you wish with it. I thank you so much for being here and watching this video today. If you need more inspiration or motivation, Check out this video over here or this one, and you are sure to find lots of decluttering and simplifying motivation here on my channel. We'll be back next week for our regular scheduled basement declutters. Until then, take care. We'll see you later.